Breaking news: Federal High Court set on fire in Ebonyi State. The premises of the Federal High Court in Abakaliki was in the early hours of Tuesday up in commotion as some of the buildings were set ablaze by yet to be identified hoodlums. Police Public Relations Officer (PPRO) of Ebonyi State, Obanuju Lovett Uda, while confirming the incident, noted that no life was lost in the incident, but the blood stains were seen on the wall on the courts. The Police Public Relations Officer of Ebonyi State said that no arrests have been made. She, however, said that the command had begun investigation to unmask those behind the attack with a view of bringing them to justice. Hoodlums in the early hours of Tuesday wielding dangerous weapons stormed the High Court premises and burnt part of the building. Though no arrest has been made, but investigation is ongoing. The Commissioner of Police, Mr. Aliyu Garba, has promised to arrest the perpetrators and bring them to justice, Uda said. Meanwhile, a detachment of the Nigerian Mobile Police (MOPO) have been drafted to the area to secure the court premises. Thank you for listening to this news. Wow, this is just the beginning. This is how Boko Haram started, and those that are them, they are just coming to them. This is how they started. Before you know, we start seeing repeated attacks. You can imagine. By the time they end up burning all state and federal institutions down, then I think then they will now realize the thing they have been doing. They now realize that they need to buckle up and do the needful. By the time they start burning the state, federal government all over each state, then they will turn to burn their homes and set them on fire. Even their families will also be set on fire. They have not seen anything. You can imagine. This is an issue of Igbos versus Biafra. Yes, since Igbo's governors have refused to support Biafra, then there will be war. This is how the war is going to look like. You can imagine. Have you all seen why it is necessary to keep to do the needful, to arrest these criminals? May God save criminals and save every one of us in this country. Criminals are on the loose. They are on the loose. Tell them to do this government should do something about and tackle this issue once and for all. So the federal government to bring these people to justice. They are there pampering them. Despite their atrocities, they are pampering them, giving them kudos. I'm sorry for you people. By the time they burn down your houses, they burn down your family houses, and then that's when you know that, yes, kaki no be leather. Look at what they are doing, what they just did to Opuzodima's building. This is just the beginning. They have not started. It's not just caught that they are burning down. They are burning down. No, very soon you will hear that the house of President Muhammadu Buhari and the rest cabals have been burnt down by hoodlums. They have not started yet. It's a good development. When everything is burning to ashes, then they start burning their houses, and they will now realize that what they have been doing to the innocent citizens, the one that are no more alive and the one that are still alive, they will know that what they are doing is very wrong. You can imagine. This is just the beginning of season 2. The complete season will soon be on the way. Because they said that the tables are melters, and that is why it was still looking fresh, like they just brought the paper, they just got burnt without the mental cabinet. This film is tough and will be tough. It's an action film that you would not be able to even watch. You watch and you get tired of it. This is just the beginning. It is just the beginning, and we'll see what will happen if they refuse to let go or to persecute and arrest these killers in Nigeria. You can imagine. These killers should be stoned to death, but they refuse. Whenever they capture these people, before you know, you hear that they are now being released. They are repentant criminals, repentant terrorists. Before you know, they are freed. You can imagine. Where is this country heading to? Where are we heading to in this country? This so-called zoo country? You can imagine nonsense. Where are we heading to? Where is Nigeria heading to? Why? Why all this from President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, who failed to control the herdsmen at the early time? You can imagine. This rain shall drench on everybody, both the rich and the poor, as we are watching now. It's real. You can imagine. Since there is no law and many people are begging than the law, and there shouldn't be need for the courts then. Since the court is being burned, then several courts will be burned as well. So there's no law, there's no order, then there's no need for court then. So they deserve to be, this court deserves to be burned to ashes. Since we have government and we look as if we don't even have any. Imagine. Kudos. I give kudos to those that did this. Useless leaders everywhere in Nigeria. You can imagine. Useless leaders everywhere. Why would Høødlüm catch fire on it? Why would they burn them down? Why would they burn these courts down? It has to be burnt down. How many people in this country called zoological country? How many people respect? How many governments or governors or senators? How many of them respect the law of this land? None of them. Because if they do, they won't sit down and watch citizens being killed. They won't sit down and watch innocent ones being harmed. You can imagine. Even the Nigerian court is one of the associations that keeps the Nigerians in this condition. Yes. I'm not supporting these people anymore. They should keep burning courts. Should keep burning places, since they have refused to put an end to all this. The next thing is to burn their house down, so that they will realize that the need or the needful or something urgent need to be done. So viewers, you have heard it all. What would you have to say concerning what you just heard concerning the burning courts in Ebonyi State? Drop your comment below the comment box. Thank you.